Hi there, it's Linnea. I have another Friday Frenzy video for you on the Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel. I'm going to be using the new Dragon Christmas Wishes stamp set with the previously released Snowflake Frame rubber stamp set. So if you take a look at this Dragon Christmas Wishes stamp set, there are 3 adorable little dragons in the stamp set, and I picked one that I thought would perfectly fit inside of that snowflake frame. I stamped him with some Copic safe ink, and now I'm just going to color him in really easily and really simply. I want to keep this card to be traditional Christmas colors, so I'm going to be using some red and some green along with some gold colors. So I wanted to color him a neutral color. When I have bold and bright colors like green and red being featured prominently on the card, I think it's a good idea to bring in a neutral, and my favorite neutral is white. So to color that dragon white, I just took a C0 marker and pretty much outlined him. I added areas where there would be shading. I added some of that C0 marker, but for the most part, I ended up just outlining him. I colored those faux reindeer antlers with some earth brown markers, and then I'm going to color in some red portions with my favorite red combination, R27 and R29. For my green, this is my favorite Christmassy green combination. I have G14 and G17. I think it's just a happy green color. I like to add my darker color and then blend it out with my lighter, so it's really easy Copic coloring, nothing too fancy. So once my dragon is all colored, I'm going to trim around him with my scissors, leaving just a little bit of a white border. And now it's time to stamp out this snowflake frame stamp. I have that positioned in my stamping platform, and I will use a bright, happy red Christmas ink, and I'm going to stamp this 2 or 3 times just to make sure that these snowflakes are crisp and really bright and vibrant. Once I have that stamped, I decided to create a shaker frame with this stamp. You definitely don't have to. You could leave it just as is, but I went ahead and cut it down with my paper trimmer. And now I'm going to cut out the center with my scissors, and that will make it into a shaker frame. To do that, you saw me there just use my scissors. I kind of poke a hole down through and cut out most of the excess of the inside of that frame. And from there, I stick my scissors up through the bottom towards the top, and I can easily just fussy cut around that inner frame, giving me a shaker frame instead of just a stamped border frame. It only takes a little bit of time, and I think it's a really fun way to cut out the centers of your images to make them into shaker cards. So to create that shaker portion of the card, I'm taking some double-sided tape. This is strong double-sided tape, and I'm going to just outline this snowflake frame. And then I will add a piece of acetate on top of that, and I will cover the back of this frame with some foam tape. I'm using double thick foam tape to make sure that my shaker bits are really going to move, and you want to make sure that the foam tape is touching each other at all 4 of those corners so that none of your sequins escape. I used my anti-static powder tool and just added powder around the inside edges of all 4 sides of those foam strips so that my sequins don't stick. And then I'm just going to seal that up with my shaker backgrounds. And you can see here that the sequins are on a white background. I thought at first that I would layer this up onto the green cardstock, but I really wanted those sequins to shake on the green cardstock itself. So I very carefully peeled that away and replaced that white with a piece of green cardstock instead. All that's left to do is just mount up that dragon and a sentiment on foam tape, and this fun shaker card is done. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next Friday for another video. Bye!